Teofimo Lopez, as we know, got a fight coming up February 8th against Jamaine Ortiz. Teofimo Lopez seemingly been talking about everybody except for his upcoming opponent, Jamaine the Technician Ortiz. It's your boy, Mr. 926, aka the Black Mage, aka the Silver-Haired Demon, aka Bushido the Dragon, aka I could just do this all day, the two-time demonetized champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. We have 350 people and 90 fucking 5 likes.
Jamaine Ortiz, man. Strong fighter. Solid fighter. And finds himself in another big opportunity. But a lot of people didn't know that him and Teofimo Lopez faced off back in 2015. Now, it's not been stated how this fight went, right? It really just hasn't been said how this fight went. But one would assume Teo might have won a fight, right? One would assume Teo might have won a fight, but whatever the case, a lot of people probably didn't know that Jamaine Ortiz and Teofimo Lopez have been around each other for a long time, since 2015. Look how young they was back in 2015. But yeah, man, Teofimo Lopez has been talking about everybody from Terrence Crawford to just everybody, right? And what better way to kind of get your name out there than to attach your name to that of Terrence Bud Crawford? Let's be honest, it's kind of the thing to do. Right. But Teofimo Lopez, man, Jamaine Ortiz is an opponent that I think he should take very, very serious. Right. And I believe Teofimo Lopez is right. Despite his antics and some of the things that he's been saying and doing, I think he is taking Jamaine Ortiz serious. Now, Jamaine Ortiz is coming after guys like Shakur Stevenson. You know, he's similar to Raymond Morataya, to where, you know, they really, really tough guys. Got skills and everything, and could arguably give some of the guys that we talk about they tough as nights, right? Guys like Edwin De Los Santos, you know, those type of dudes that's kind of on the outside of the guys that we tend to talk about. And Jamaine Ortiz is one of those guys.
You watched the fight.
I almost fell asleep during the fight, but I was able to stay awake.
Where does Jamaine Ortiz stand with a fight with Shakur Stevenson? Because it looks like he doesn't have options at this point.
I think his only option is to fight me. And like I told you, I don't know how long ago, back on your podcast, that I will be the first one to give Shakur his loss. It's just styles make fights, and whatever people see, I just know I'm gonna whoop his ass. I know it. But y'all know my fights, my punch stats ain't low. It's not gonna be the same thing. It's not gonna be the same thing.
Salute to Ness in the Boxing Voice. That was just a little bit sample of Jamaine Ortiz, right? There's not too much like people don't really talk too much about Jamaine Ortiz. His name is not necessarily in the mix, right? His name is not necessarily in the mix. And guys seemingly kind of maneuvering around Jamaine Ortiz. However, he's getting an opportunity at 140 pounds against Teofimo Lopez. What is his chances at beating Teofimo Lopez? Teofimo Lopez looks good. Despite Teofimo Lopez's antics and some of the things he says, Teofimo Lopez is a very he's a very good fighter, man. Despite his antics and stuff like that, Teofimo Lopez, like I said, man, he's good for the sport, and I'll be honest, he's exciting to watch. He's a very exciting fighter in and out of the ring. I don't take a lot of the stuff that Teofimo Lopez say. I don't really take it too serious. You know, a lot of people kind of take it serious, and I think that's kind of what he's kind of aiming for, is just to get a rise out of people. But what he really needs to be making sure he aims for Jamaine Ortiz, because Jamaine Ortiz ain't playing no games. And I think Jamaine Ortiz will be a very solid opponent, even though some may say Teofimo Lopez is bringing up a guy. They're arguably the same size. Jamaine Ortiz is actually probably a bigger guy. And when you're looking at him here, right, he's the guy in the black and the red, be darting around like a Dragon Ball character. You wouldn't really look at him as a 135 guy. Like, how does big ass dude making 135, right? How is he even making 140? Right. So Teofimo Lopez, man, hey, this is a solid opponent for Teofimo Lopez. Look how big he is. Right? Look how big Jamaine Ortiz is, man. He said, who can fuck with me? Everybody hand me up but once. Once we set the date, bet they stand me up, the technician. I mean, we go see, right? We go see, man. This is Jamaine Ortiz's opportunity. I don't think he's too much of a talker, right? So your boy Bushido, we got to talk about him. You know what I'm saying? Because Jamaine Ortiz ain't gonna be out here, hooping and hollering on social media. He's gonna be in the gym working, as you see here. Will he be able to beat the very talented Teofimo? I don't know, man. It should be a fun fight, though. It should be a really good fight. It should be a fun fight, and it should be a good test for Teofimo Lopez. It'd be a good test for both dudes, if I'm honest. So, yeah, man. Jamaine Ortiz, Jermaine, this is technically what you guys think. Do Jamaine Ortiz got a chance to take over Teofimo Lopez? Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.